Hi everyone, welcome to Exercise with Scriptar. In this video, I'm going to explain and demonstrate a couple of exercises to work on your anterior chain, also known as superficial front line. Before entering into the exercise, let's understand the attachment connection between anterior chain. It starts from the phalanges toe extensor, then tibialis anterior attached to the base of first metatarsal bone, and tibialis anterior connected to the tibial tuberosity to patellar tendon, connected with the patellar tendon connected with the quadriceps, rectus femoris and quadriceps attached to the anterior inferior iliac spine. This anterior chain is divided into two parts, lower body and upper body. Upper body connections form from the pubic to rectus abdominis. Rectus abdominis attached to the fifth ribs to sternalis muscle attached to the manubrium sterni to sternocleidomastoid attached to the mastoid process from here to the scalp fascia. These are the attachment line of the anterior chain, also known as superficial front line. Reference Thomas Mayer. This anterior superficial line divides into two parts in between. From upper body connected one thing from the sternocleidomastoid to the pubic symphysis, and then anterior inferior iliac spine to the phalanges. Functions of superficial front line. The superficial front line helps to flex the trunk and hip, extend the knee, and dorsiflex the feet. The superficial front line and superficial back line helps to work together to maintain the body mechanics in a sagittal plane of movement. Let's see superficial back line in detail upcoming videos. Now let's dive into the exercise of superficial front line. Now I'm going to demonstrate the elongation and stretching exercise for anterior chain, also known as superficial front line. I have 5 variations in this list, level 1 to level 5, by progressing the exercise. First exercise in my list is upward facing dog. Ask the patient to press the hand and lift up. In this way we can stretch the entire superficial front line. If you feel the patient feeling tough to perform this exercise, regress this exercise by moving the hand forward. Still patient feeling tough, ask the patient to bend the elbow. The way you can stretch only upper quadrant and lower quadrant you can stretch separately. Ask the patient to lie down, and passively you can plantar flex that ankle and flex the knee by stretching the lower quadrant. For further progression, you can ask the patient to hold the leg by themselves. It's enough. If the further progression, also you can ask the patient to pull the leg and lift the head. So finally, the advanced variation, ask the patient to be on the elbow. This time you can press passively. Ask the patient to lift the body. Feel more amount of stretch in the superficial front line. And also you can ask the patient to be on the hand for advanced progression. Always keep in mind, lifting the head also gives some amount of progression and higher amount of stretch in the anterior superficial line. For second variation in this list, rear foot elevated upward reach. If any pipe like this, ask the patient to hold, or else hold the wall. You can also perform this exercise on the wall supported manner. Push forward to progress and come back to regress exercise. Even though very tough to perform for the patient, you can still more regress this exercise by moving the knee forward, keeping the leg on the floor like this to reach upward by elevating the arm. For third variation in this list, reverse lunge upward reach. In this way, you can stretch unilateral anterior superficial front line. For patient feeling tough, for regressing the exercise, ask the patient to straighten this knee to reduce the amount of stretch. For progressing this exercise, ask the patient to bend the knee more to increase the amount of stretch. You can also support the patient hand to stabilize the posture. Fourth variation in this list is grab reach. In this way, you can stretch entire anterior chain, and also it helps to activate the posterior chain. For progressing the exercise, ask the patient to perform in a single arm position. Fifth exercise in this list, Supta Vajrasana. I know what you think. It's very difficult. It's not easy to perform for everyone. But still, this exercise we can make the person to perform by regressing the exercise. Initially, you can use the yoga block behind to reduce the amount of stretch. Still, it's difficult. You can also increase the height further. By stretching the anterior superficial line. Slowly you can decrease the height to come to that position. Bonus variation in this list is Chakrasana. Still, you can make the patient to perform this exercise by adding the Swiss ball. Ask the patient to sit on the Swiss ball and hold the support and slowly patient to perform. In this way, you can make the patient to perform this exercise. In part 2, I'll explain anterior superficial front line activation exercise. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.